Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making 3 of my favorite savory toasts. But I was thinking first, because I'm thirsty, I was going to have a little bit of watermelon left over. So I'm actually going to make a watermelon drink really quick. I picked some fresh spinach, some fresh mint from my garden. So I'm just going to combine fresh watermelon in my blender with some ice and some lime and mint really quick before we get started on that toast. So let's get started. So here I have my ice and my NutriBullet. I'll have a link down below for this where I got this at. So I'm just going to add my watermelon, my mint that I picked from my garden that I rinsed off, and I'm going to add some fresh lime. And we're just going to blend this up real quick, and then we'll get started on our savory breakfast lunch toasts. Well, this definitely hits the spot. Can you see me? Okay, so since we're right here, I'm gonna stick my bread in the toaster and then I will show you what the ingredients will be for our first toast. So the first toast that I'm going to make, my toast is ready now, is some tahini. We're gonna spread on our toast. We're going to add some sliced tomatoes and some sprouts on top, and it's gonna be so yummy. So let's get our toast out. One for that. And I'm going to slice my tomato. I'm gonna do thin slices because we're gonna use this tomato for 2 different sandwiches, or 2 different toasts, sorry. So I'm gonna get my toast here. I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of tahini. Gonna spread that on there. And remember, tahini is just ground up sesame seeds. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt on top of there. Going to add some tomatoes. I'm going to add a little bit more salt on the tomatoes because your tahini doesn't have any salt at all. So the salt is what's going to give it flavor. Some pepper. And some sprouts. So I love to have sprouts on my sandwich. How do you guys feel about sprouts? Do you like lettuce, spinach, or sprouts? Comment down below and let me know what you like to have on your sandwiches or your toasts. It's always better to just make a toast, that way you're having one, instead of doing this whole thing with a whole other slice of bread or toast. You can make 2 and then have some toppings, and that will fill you up really good. But just trying to find ways to fill yourself up without having a ton of carbs, extra toast, or extra heavy on the calories toppings. So that is our first toast: tahini, tomatoes, and sprouts. And let's get on to our next. So for my next toast, we are going to be making we're going to be putting these in a pan and sauteing them real quick in the pan. We can have some sauteed roasted red pepper with some hummus. That's going to be really yummy. So let's give that a try. So I'm just going to cut these in strips, thin strips, and then I'm going to put them in my pan with some of that avocado cooking spray that I like to use. So for that second toast, we're also going to put some avocado on there for some good fats. I'm cutting these really thin. I'm going to throw them in my pan. So when you guys have leftover peppers and things like that you didn't use all, you can definitely just throw these in a pan and use them for toppings. I mean, fresh peppers are awesome in salads, but even cooked peppers are awesome in salads. So there's lots of different things that you could put together when you have, you know, just little bits and pieces of vegetables left over. Because I just had 1/3 of an avocado left, so that's perfect for a toast. Let's go throw these in the pan. Spray our pan a bit and throw in our peppers. So for flavor, I am going to add a pinch of salt. And I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, because that will give them really yummy flavor on your toast. So now that we have a nice pretty char, these are finished. And let's get to making our toast, putting our first topping on there, which will be hummus. Yum. So this smells so good already. We have our slice of gluten-free toast here. And I'm going to, I got a big thing of hummus from Costco. We're just gonna add 1 tablespoon of hummus on here. Going to spread that on. Then I'm going to add my roasted peppers. This smells so good, you guys. And then on top of this, I'm going to add our avocado. Slip off. There we go. And this one is our second savory breakfast lunch toast. Okay, so we have our last third toast here. And all we're gonna do is get our toast out of the toaster, and I'm going to open up this brand new whipped cream cheese. And remember, I told you guys, full fat, the fats are good for you. Just make sure you know what calorie intake that you need for yourself to lose weight if that's what you're doing, and you will be fine, but the fats are good for you. So to this toast, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of cream cheese. So our 1 tablespoon of cream cheese.
Perfect.
Get that all off of there. Spread that around. And then we have our little bit of cucumber here. So we're going to add that to our toast. And then we have some of those tomatoes still. Add a couple of those on there. And to that, we will add a pinch of salt. A pinch of pepper. And that is our third yummy toast. So there is all three of our savory toasts. And these are three of my favorite. They're so good and so filling. So these are three of my favorite savory toasts. We have our tahini, tomato, and sprouts. We have our hummus, roasted peppers, and avocado. And we have cream cheese, cucumbers, and tomato. And these are so yummy. If you guys like videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, give me a like, and let me know down below if you guys want to see what I eat in a day, because I am on a 1,200 calorie diet right now, between 12 to 1,400. Really just depends on what I'm eating that day and how hungry I am. But let me know down below if you guys want to see what I eat in a day. I would love to do one of those for you guys, just so you can see what I eat, how I'm satisfied with what I'm eating. That way you guys can go on your journey along with me and enjoy every minute of it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.